There is ultimately need for airlines to interline at this time to help cut losses. Plus, government and business must come face to face. That's coming from our guests.
We have about 4-5 Nigerian airlines, all of them operating almost at the same hour, 15-30 minutes gap. It's senseless. They just throwing capacity into the market. Why must everybody sleep and face the same direction? Why can't they harmonize schedule? In the US, I have flown. I took a flight. It was supposed to be an American Airlines, operated by another airline. American Airlines operated by Skyjet. So why don't we pull our airlines together? If airline operators of Nigeria want to cut their losses and say, Aero, Medview, Arik, the three of us in the morning will call ourselves Nigeria Air. Nigeria Air operated by Medview. Nigeria Air operated by Arik. Nigeria Air operated by... So we have different operations at different timings, but all of us are selling into that flight. You understand me? There's a Nigeria Air at 7 a.m. It's sold by Medview, sold by Arik. There's another flight at 7:30, Nigeria Air 002, Nigeria Air 003. And we still have our identity. The only thing is that we are positioning our aeroplanes and we are providing service. That time we are managing capacity. We are cutting our losses. Rather than all of us, at 7 a.m., the four of us, 200 seats, Lagos, Abuja. At the end of the day, Mr. A carries 50, Mr. B carries 20. The way back, the same. 5 p.m. in the evening, the same. So it is senseless management of capacity. In civilized world, it is not done that way. So the Nigerian airlines are self-killing. They are killing themselves. It isn't that the capacity is not there. It is that it's not harmonized. It is important because almost all their sales is in Naira. Maintenance, A, B, C. Maybe A and B can be done. From C upwards, you need dollar. But looking at statistics, maintenance itself is between 7 to 9% of cost. Maintenance reserve is another cost, meaning that you must be reserving some amount of money on a monthly basis to take care of your maintenance, huge maintenance when it falls due. That's called maintenance reserve. But the real maintenance, day to day, 7 to 9%. So if you add it to maintenance reserve, you're talking about 13-14% of cost. So if 13% of cost is maintenance, it is in dollars. So it is important. Minus maintenance. How about training? Training, routine training is very important for the airlines. The pilots, the crew, they must go every 6 months to simulators. You need to pay dollars or you don't have those trainees. Other partners, distribution. Distribution is paid in dollars. So a lot of other items are paid overflight charges. Even to the Nigerian government, it's paid in dollars. So they need quantum of dollar, and they're earning those of them not doing international flights. The ones doing international flights may make some dollar sales at the other point. But those in Nigeria, those Lagos, Abuja, Lagos, Enugu, is all Naira, and they need dollar. You go into the CBN, I want to order a spare part for this. Maybe there's a windshield. There's a bird strike, and the windshield got broken. How long will you park the aeroplane? Because you need to pay immediately for that shield, and it must come within 24 hours. And you're in the CBN applying, and in 3 months, you don't get dollar allocation. You see, the issue of tariff in this sector must not be debatable, must not be negotiated. NCA must not talk about it, and government must not talk about tariff. Talking about pricing in the sector to me is illegal. Our sector now is market driven. This has been, we must not rewind the clock. Far back 20 years ago, I have been in the sector, and I know that our sector is market driven. Tariff is not approved by anybody. Tariff is only filed. You're supposed to file the tariff so that CAA and the ministry have what you're filing. You do not need an approval for the tariff because it is driven by the market. So if I hit the ceiling with my tariff tomorrow and somebody is not buying me, on my own, I will bring my tariff down. If I fly 2-3 flights to Abuja and it's empty because of my tariff and because of competition, on my own, I will bring tariff down. It's as simple as that. And don't forget that I'm not in the business to make sure that the business doesn't happen. As an operator, I am there to make sure that the business happens. I bought aeroplane, I established office, I hire workers so that I can deliver the objective of operating an airline. So the airline must be seen as such. But you see, the problem I have seen in the sector is that business and government, they go a different direction. I don't know why it is like that in Nigeria. Airline operators say, government, this is the way we feel our business should run. And government say, this is the way we want to run. Why should that be? Government and business must see face to face. What exactly are you saying? How do you want it done? And then government should do it. Agencies and the airlines, if they sell at that rate, the volume of naira is increasing. Okay? So you might say, oh, tariff is getting high, meaning that demand will fall. If demand falls, the challenge is for the airlines. If demand falls, they review their prices. Anything we do outside economic dictates, we are forcing it. The airlines will either reduce capacity to sustain that price, or they begin to review down their prices if they don't want to reduce capacity. It's as simple as that. If I'm doing 14 services to Nigeria in a day, and I realize that the traffic is falling because of the quantity of naira that buys a Lagos-London ticket, I'll reduce 14 services to 7.
When we return after the break, Newsflash is next. Do join us again.